Oh, Spartans, we are back with another episode of Overkill Trading. Ladies and gentlemen, we had the Fed decision today, and we're going to be taking a look at some charts from the Discord over here, your guys' chart request. I think there's about 84 requests over here we're going to be hitting. We're going to be diving in, folks. I know I said I wasn't going to drop a video for a couple of weeks, but I missed you guys over the last, I don't know, it's been 5 or 6 days. We've been doing good, and the markets are loving the reaction to the Fed not raising. I think there are still some major warning signs that we got going on here. ETH is getting a red dot here, as you can see on the chart. And I wanted to start today off with actually a perfect setup because, as you guys know, we are traders here on this channel, and we are looking to buy when the time is right. Okay, a lot of people say you cannot time the market, but I could say there is nothing further from the truth if you know what you're doing here on this channel. We have a specific set of rules that we are following and that we are abiding by here on this channel. That first one is that we are long-term investors and trade a weekly chart. We are not day traders. There is no day trading going on here. And give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure that we're recording. And yes, we are. This is the first time I've ever recorded outside of the studio. So I got my just normal mic now. No special setup or anything like that. We're just live sitting here, dialing in here. So I want to go over these trading rules with you guys and show you guys what the perfect setup looks like. Show you exactly what we're looking for, when we're looking to buy and when we're looking to sell. I'm going to go ahead and just do it on Ethereum because Ethereum was one of our requests today. It's up 7% today. Like I said, we have a red dot flashing on this chart. So we use a trading indicator that tells us when to buy and sell. Okay. And the green dot means up and the red dot means down. So when there's a red dot on the chart, that typically means that the next coming weeks are going to be red, meaning we're going to have red candles and we're going to come on down. And Ethereum itself is sitting currently 35% off of our average price. That is our 50-week moving average. This is what we like to reference here, 50 weeks, right? 52 weeks in a year. So this line here represents the average price over the last 50 weeks, which technically is the yearly average price. So what we want to do is we want to buy when we are next to that price. So the mean is the average, right? The average price over the year. We want to buy as close to the mean as humanly possible. Okay, so that's why we do technical analysis, because if we're buying Ethereum up here at 3,382, we're technically buying it at a 35% premium. So again, I use this example all the time. It's like going to the gas station and it's like buying your gas at a 35% premium, meaning 35% more than what the average is. You would never do that. You'd never do that when you go to the grocery store. You never do that to go buy furniture. You would never do that in any scenario. So why would we be doing it on our investments, on our crypto, on our stocks, and things like that? We definitely do not want to be adding. I mean, I'm not saying you can't average down and play the smaller time frames here. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is that we have a strategy, we have a plan, and we like to stick to it. Okay, we let the AI trade for us. Let me go over these rules really quick. I'm gonna show you a prime time example of when the perfect time to add on Ethereum was. So again, rule number 1, we are weekly chart investors. Again, if you're a day trader, if you want to go drive the Lambos and think you're cool with all the flashy, shiny stuff and buy their courses and learn how to do that, then go ahead, okay? I give out this stuff for free, folks. I'm not trying to make a dime. Yes, we do have an indicator that we sell, and we do have a membership over here, the Discord, but I believe both of those things are of major value, okay? I have a free trading course. You guys can get over here in the Discord. The link is in the description and in the bio. It's also pinned in the comment section, but I give away all my educational content for free to you guys. If you guys want to use the trading indicator and use it for yourself after watching this video, you can get it right here. Okay, there's a link right here. You just click it. There's a video on that page that'll tell you how to download it. All you got to do is go to that page and click a couple buttons, and boom, you're going to have all the EMAs that I'm talking about, all the trading indicator, everything you need is over there. And at a click of a button, you can load this up in your trading view. So if you guys got any questions about that, feel free to shoot me an email or hit me up in the Discord. But with that being said, this was the perfect time to add on Ethereum right here. This was back in 2020, okay? What did we have here? Okay, so rule number 1, again, we check that box, right? Rule number 1, we are weekly chart investors, meaning we're on a weekly chart, meaning each one of these bars right here is 1 week's worth of price action. Okay, we're catching the macro moves, the big macro moves. Okay, we want to buy, okay, when the time is perfect. Okay, and the time is perfect when we switch over here and we cross over the 50-week moving average. So we do not want to trade against the trend. And when I talk about trading against the trend, I mean we want to buy when we are in an uptrend. Right? We want to buy when we're going up, when we're up above the 50-week moving average. So that's rule number 2, is we only buy assets that are trending above the 50-week moving average, meaning we are not buying Ethereum during this time because we're in a downtrend. We're trading against the trend, against the trend, against the trend, right? Popped up, boom, got shoved right back down. Popped up, boom, got shoved right back down. Okay, this is where we want to buy. So once we cross over, that's when we start to pay attention. We could have even got in right there. But this was the perfect breakout. That was a textbook breakout, pulled back here, okay, and it gave us a green dot. So again, what did I say at the beginning of the video? The green dot means up. The green dot means buy. We want to buy the week of the green dot. Okay, the week of the green dot, or the week before. If you get really good at this, okay, you can time when the green dot's going to come the previous week. Okay, you can do that. Okay, I do it all the time. And Ethereum, again, broke up over our 50-week moving average, pulled back, right? The stochastic came back down here to about 30. Okay, the stochastic RSI is that blue line on my chart here. Okay, this blue line right here, we like to follow that. We want to buy when that's as close to 0 as possible. Right here it was at about 17. Okay, and then right here it was at about 10. And you can see the price correlates with that. Not so much in this big run-up Ethereum had over the last bull market, but you can see it was down there below the white line. Boom, the green dot was your entry. You were getting it at about $400 right there. 400, this thing ripped up, I'm pretty sure, all the way to 4,000, did it not? Yeah, so that was a 10x. That was a 10x investment, right? 12x investment, 1,200%. So just a little math for you guys. If you would have put in $1,000 right here, you would have made $12,000 if you would have held all the way to the top. Now, our sell target, okay, where we like to sell is when the stochastic RSI hits that white dotted line on my screen. You guys see the white dotted line on the trading indicator? That is our profit taking. That is where we like to take profits. Okay, and then of course you can get in on the daily and stuff like that, and average down if you think it's a good time to do that. Which right now it might be in the crypto markets. I don't know what we're going to do here. I mean, Ethereum's pumping 7%, but I'm worried about it. Okay, I'm worried about it here. Okay, with the red dot, I mean, that's ugly. Okay, we don't want to see that. So I think Ethereum, there's a good chance that it could pull back to 2,500. Okay, or it could just hold this level and keep pumping. I really don't know what it's going to do. I'm looking at the daily here, and the daily's gone down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days in a row. Okay, so if you want to average down on Ethereum, wait for the daily green dot. So get into the smaller time frame, right? We're looking at the weekly, and we got a red dot. So that's a major warning signal. Like, I would not be taking any positions on Ethereum right now. I would wait to see where this green dot comes. Okay, the last green dot on Ethereum came right here at on the 28th of January. That was at 2,000. Okay, we hit 4,000. So there's 100% on your trade. Again, you put in 1,000 here. Now you got 2,000. You just doubled up. Okay, now go do that again 11 more times, and you got $1 million. Okay, again, if you start with $500, you take your calculator out, put 500 in, and multiply it by 2, and then go times 2, times 2, times 2, times 2, 11 times, you turn $500 into over $1 million. And that's just taking your profits, reinvesting them, making 100%. Those are the trades we're looking for, folks. We want to buy down here, not up here at a 35% premium on Ethereum. So I'm taking some off the table here on Ethereum. I'm taking some off. I'm either selling 25% half or maybe even my full position. Because again, I want to buy assets that are closer to our mean, our average price down here, right on the chart. We want to buy close to the mean. And the mean that we use on this channel, the average price that we use on this channel is the yearly price. We want to buy near the yearly price. We want to buy the bounce off of it. Okay, you can see right back here on Ethereum, okay, we got the green dot above the 50-week. The green dot came above the 50-week. That's very important to understand because these green dots over here, when we're below the 50-week, they're crappy green dots, right? They're crappy. Okay, crappy trade, get flushed on. Okay, crappy trade, get flushed on. But when we're above it, that means the buyers are in control, folks. We want to buy when the smart money's buying. And the smart money buys in consolidation, and they also buy as close to the mean as possible. I truly believe that. I've been doing this for 8 or 9 years, and this is hands down the best strategy that I have come up with. And it works, folks. And if you guys haven't seen some of my trades recently, it's been ridiculous, some of the gains. And again, just not buying stuff at a premium. Again, I'm not going to the grocery store or the gas station to buy my stuff at a 35% premium. Why would I do that with my crypto? Okay, so if you're playing Ethereum, again, I would wait to average down at least till the daily green dot. And then the good thing about getting a red dot on the weekly as well is that the next one's going to be green, which will also give you another place to add. So Ethereum, I'm a seller here this week. I'm going to be a seller of Ethereum here. And again, I'm going to wait for the next green dot either on the weekly or the daily. That is my analysis. So if you guys have any questions about the strategy, I just wanted to break it down really fast for you so you know what I'm talking about as I hit these charts. And here's Solana. So Solana is going to move here on Sunday. Okay, and this thing is just absolutely ripping. I mean, we got the green dot right here on that. That was about 95. This thing hit 200. Again, another 100% trade right there. That was beautiful. So this one's getting up close to profit-taking territory. If these markets rip, like I'm not too convinced on this rally just yet. I want to see how we react the rest of the week and where we close the week. Okay, that candle on Ethereum is concerning. And Bitcoin also has one. You guys didn't request Bitcoin today, but I'll go ahead and look at it. I dropped a video on this today as well. But that also has a red dot. And again, you're buying it right now at 63 at a 41% premium. So the people that are buying Bitcoin up here are getting flushed on right now. I'm calling for anywhere from I want to say 48. I want to say 40 to 50K. I would like to see Bitcoin pull back to one of those points. Okay. Can it keep running here? Can it keep going parabolic? Absolutely. Absolutely. It can absolutely keep doing that. What I do if you want to continue to hold is set a stop loss at 60. As long as 60 holds, okay, you should be fine. But if 60 breaks, you got to expect we're going to come back down to about 50,000. Because I guarantee there's a lot of stop losses right now sitting at 60. And I'm not liking this red dot, folks. I am not liking the red dot. You can see, red dot comes, we go down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks. Okay, go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks. I am looking for assets in these chart requests that you guys have that are not that far off of the 50. So when I say off of the 50, I mean they're not sitting 40 to 50% off. That's buying things at a premium. We do not want to buy at a premium. So out of all these charts, if I'm looking to buy anything, I'm looking to buy something that's sitting right on our 50-week moving average, that light blue EMA. That is our mean. Okay, I'm not buying assets at a 40% premium, just so we're very, very clear. You'll never make money in the stock market doing that. We're here to hit singles and doubles. Okay, a single is a 50, 60, 70, 100, 200. We banged out for 400% trades over the last few weeks, folks. 3 or 400%, that's unheard of. You give your money to a money manager, they're paying you 5%. Okay, and inflation's at like 9 right now. So if you're just handing your money over to a money manager and getting 5%, you're actually losing 4% every year by not utilizing this strategy and obviously doing it for yourself. So we give you all the tools and everything you need right here, folks. We got a great community over here. Shout out to the Spartan Army, baby. If you're watching, drop a down in the comments section. I'd love to hear from you. You guys are the best. You guys would keep this channel going, and I credit all my success to the Spartan Army, man. I would have quit a long time ago if it wasn't for you guys. And I almost did quit. And I'm very, very glad I didn't, because that bear market was very, very ugly, and I'm glad we made it through it. Here's Apple. Apple's bouncing right on that 50-week. I don't know who requested this, but that's a pretty interesting candle there. We call that a doji candle, and I'm going to guess a green dot's going to come on this here in the next couple of weeks if we don't absolutely break down. So I like this trade setup here on Apple. Just make sure it holds 168. Okay, 168 is the bottom of this right here. So I'm going to guess that green dot's going to come in, I'm going to say 1 to 3 weeks. We'll see that as long as 168 holds. That is the level you're playing. That's about a $10 stop loss, which is absolutely nothing. Okay, it's about a 5% risk to the downside. I mean, that's pennies compared to what some of these cryptos are looking at. But I like Apple. I'd be a buyer here. I'm going to move that to the top for our buy. For a buy signal there, and we'll just be waiting on that. If you're over here inside the Discord as well, if you're a member, you actually get all of the weekly alerts. So this thing will post all the red and green dots right over here in overkill alerts. Okay, so you get the green and the red. We've had reds popping off like crazy the last couple of weeks just because, again, we're oversold. I've been saying take some off the table for probably 3 weeks now. Okay. And again, it's not me calling this out, folks. I'm just using the AI. When we get up here on the stochastic, look at this. When we're up here on the top, that's when I want to sell. Because look, that's when the price is up. And then people up here just think it's going to keep going. And it's the ETFs this time. It's going to keep going. This has never happened. There's never been ETFs. They always come up with some kind of excuse to keep on holding the bag while the smart money's going to dump it on them. Okay, that's what's going to happen on ETH. People are going to get dumped on here. So people are probably rushing back into the market today because we're up 8%, but they're not looking at this. Okay, that's an ugly signal. So as long as this closes red, I'm worried about ETH. I'm selling half, selling 20. I'm taking some off here, not being greedy. That is actually rule number 5, folks. Rule number 5 is don't be greedy, and rule number 6 is use a stop loss. Don't be greedy is a very important one. Take some off the table when necessary, folks. Okay, we hit up here on the stochastic back in March. I was saying sell on Ethereum since March 4th. It is what today? The 20th? Okay, this was the top right up here. Okay, for now. And again, I'm not saying this can't reverse and keep going. We'll see what happens. But we're in an interesting time, folks. This is an interesting time to be alive, and I'm glad we're all together on this. Here's QNT. See, now QNT is not as far. So what I'm talking about with the buying at a premium, QNT is only sitting 8% off of its EMA right now. Okay, 8% off of the EMA. No red dot, whereas Ethereum is sitting 40% off of its EMA. You guys understand what I'm saying, what I'm getting at? The risk to reward is much better on a name like QNT than it is Ethereum. Okay, I don't want you buying Ethereum with a red dot on the chart, the stochastic all the way up at the top, okay, and 40% off of our average price. But if you look at QNT, okay, only 8% off of the average, 8% off of the mean. That's a great price. We might not ever buy it right at the level, but we can get real close. And again, no red dot. Where's the stochastic? Is the stochastic the blue line all the way up at 100 yet? No, it's not. It's still sitting right there below 50. So I'd rather own a name like QNT, and I'm actually going to put that one at the top for this week. And that's going to be number 1 so far out of the names we've looked at. So again, I'd be looking to maybe take profits, take a little bit off of Sol. Okay, take a little bit off here. I mean, I'm not saying you have to sell the whole thing, but if you sell half, right, after 100% run up, you take your initial investment out and you're playing with profits. Okay, if you put 1,000 in, you make 100%, you're up to 2,000. Okay, I could sell half of what I bought and collect the 1,000 that I made and keep the other 1,000 in, meaning I get my initial investment back and I can go find another trade. Because again, as soon as this gets up here to 100, right, we want to take profits in this area. And again, it might keep running, but we're not trying to hit home runs. We're trying to be consistent. We're trying to be as consistent as possible. Singles and doubles. If you guys play baseball, it's singles and doubles. We're just trying to get on base because we're not trying to hit it out of the park every time. If you do that, you're going to fail as a trader. I guarantee it. If you don't have a plan, you're going to fail. 90% of people fail at this. So you got to do something that's different from the other 90%. And I believe that is having a plan. Most people go into this and just buy it when because Jim Cramer or somebody on Twitter said to buy it. You know, we actually like to use technical analysis and AI to time and get in when it makes sense. Here's AVE. AVE weekly chart. This one's trading at a little bit of a premium here, but I don't see a red dot on the chart yet. And, you know, it's 26% off of its average. So I'd still be a holder of AVE here. I like where we're at. Again, here's another perfect setup example. Okay, we broke out over the 50. Okay, price broke out after a very long downtrend, right? Not buying during this time, buying right here, baby. Boom. That was our entry candle. You could see that doji. That's called a doji candle. That came before the green dot. So I'm actually entering on doji candles because if you see that and look at that. It was sitting right on the 50, folks. I mean, it just tapped that on the exact dot. Okay? And the reason this works is because there's other traders out there that use the 50-week EMA. It's one of the most popular indicators that is used from traders, right? Institutional investors, smart money. A lot of people, I would say 80 to 90% of traders probably use the 50 EMA. And if they don't, you know, maybe they're shorter term time frames. But when you're looking at a weekly chart like us, okay, it makes sense because it's the average price over the year. Nothing makes more sense than that to me. And you could see that tapped it perfectly. And then the green dot came, bang, there was your doji entry candle. And then this thing banged out for about 67%. 67% in 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, folks. Okay, what did I say the money managers are giving you? They're giving you 5. They're giving you 5%. We just made 67% in the matter of 4 weeks. And we're probably going to do it again and again and again and again as time goes on, as long as we stick to our strategy and don't get greedy, okay? Don't get antsy. I wouldn't be entering on a day like today. I wouldn't be getting, hopefully, I mean, I know there were some of you taking profits, and I have nothing against taking profits. I still think we're in a bull market, and I think the bull market will remain. We're in a bull market as long as we're above this 50-week moving average on Bitcoin. Okay, so can Bitcoin pull back? Yes, it can, but that doesn't mean we're in a bear market. We're in a bear market when we lose the 50. Okay, we lost the 50 right here. Okay, that was confirmation that we're going into a bear market, and this thing got absolutely racked. Okay, so we're not in a bear market until we lose the 50. Okay, we're still extremely bullish on the crypto markets, and of course, World War III or something could happen at all times. But just because we're pulling back on Bitcoin doesn't mean we're going down. I have chose to hold most of my positions. I've rolled over a lot of positions into names that are sitting on the 50. Here's TRB. Okay, I actually sold my TRB this week, and you guys can get access to my trades as well over here. Okay, I tell you guys everything that's going on here. Okay, you guys can see when I buy and when I sell over here in Overkill Trades thread. And I still like TRB. It actually bounced really, really nicely off of 72 there. Okay, I'm using this support level back here. Okay, that's where we bounced and ripped last time. And this thing actually got a really, really nice bounce off of a support level there. So 72 still to stop. I'd still be a holder of that name. I just felt more comfortable in my XLM position. I'm fully loaded on XLM now. I just think that's going to be the one. And XLM's coming up here. We'll look at that chart here in just a second. But TRB's still a hold. Okay, just set a stop loss at 72. And I think you can average down on the next green dot on the weekly. And you could also average down on the next green dot on the daily. So if a daily green dot comes in the next couple days, okay, you could average down, meaning you could add more to your position and just keep that stop loss at 72. As long as this level holds, where we bounced, and look where we're bouncing right now too. Look where we're at. We're right on that 50-week moving average. So as long as this support level holds, okay, as long as this support level holds, I think TRB is a great trade. And I put it right there probably at 72. Don't go crazy on it. Okay, if you're worried about a position, most likely you have too much money in it. Okay, you shouldn't be worried about a position when you take it. You're in too heavy if you're worried about it. Okay, this is a high-risk name, right? This is a low market cap name. Okay, so again, 70 to, I'd say 70, I just call it $70 stop loss. If it breaks 70, we're going to lose. Okay, so I'm watching this thing like a hawk and probably I'd be looking to average down either on the next green dot on the daily or the weekly. Here's Litecoin. Okay, Litecoin again, tap that level, but look where we're sitting. We're sitting right on the 50. So alts look like they want to go crazy, folks. So there's going to be some rotation out of Ethereum and Bitcoin, because if they're profit taking up here, selling at a 40% premium to the retail, right, to the sheep that just think, right, I've heard this so much this week. This one cracks me up. Oh, there's ETFs this time. It's never going to go down, right? It's the ETFs. There's never been ETFs before, right? So it's never going to pull back. Okay, that's what I'm hearing a lot of now. But I think there's going to be a rotation out of Ethereum and Bitcoin, and I think they're going to rotate into altcoins, like Litecoin, for example. Because where's Litecoin? Litecoin's only at like a 5% premium right here, folks. Okay, you're talking about a 8% premium, just like QNT. So I like Litecoin here too, surprisingly. I mean, this is an OG altcoin, but that's a better buy than Ethereum here, and Solana and all the other names. Okay, and Ave's at a 27. If it's not below like a 15% premium, I don't want it. Okay, if I'm buying at over a 15% premium, and how you measure that is just the amount that we are off. So you're taking the candle where we're at right now. I'm using this tool right here. Okay, it's called a long position tool right here. It's in TradingView. You just click on it, and then you click right where the price is, and then you just drag this down to where the 50 is. So 23% premium on Ape. That's a little too expensive for me. Okay, that's a little too expensive for me. If this keeps coming down, though, on the daily and comes and taps our 200 week or our 200 day at 94, I'd probably look to add, because then we'd be closer to it. So, again, looking for names close to the 50. Here's PayPal actually setting up here. Not looking bad. This one looks like it might want to break out, folks. This one looks like it might want to break out. So how I'd play PayPal here is I would be buying when the stochastic daily comes back down here. It's got earnings coming up here. That's on May 1st. That's a couple weeks away, but everything's pointing up. We got a green dot. So if you want to buy PayPal and play the dot, I'd set a stop loss at 60. That doesn't actually look bad. I know it's below the 50 week, but that looks like it has some breakout potential there. Okay, $60 to stop loss. As long as the last dot stays green, I'd be a buyer here at PayPal. Okay, let's move that one up. I'm going to put that one below Litecoin. And again, I know I'm not going to buy it because, again, we're down below the 50, but this one looks like it could break out over the next couple of weeks. So keep an eye on PayPal this week. Here's Ordi. And again, all these charts I'm doing today are from our chart request thread over here. So if you guys have chart requests throughout the week, just drop them in here. When I'm not on vacation, we're dropping 2 videos a week. Okay, Wednesday and Saturday. I don't know when the next video is going to be. I won't be getting it to Saturday because I'm going to be kicking it at a resort with my girlfriend. But I will try to drop at least 1 video a week as I'm on vacation here, just like I'm doing today. So I love you guys, and God bless you, and I'm thankful for you, and I'm happy to go to work for y'all every single day. Every single freaking day, we're dropping videos, new episodes on Wednesday and Saturday right here on YouTube. And you guys can catch clips and stuff throughout the week on Twitter and TikTok, and also YouTube and Instagram. So appreciate all the support, guys. It's amazing to see where this channel's going. And this isn't an overnight thing. Like, I want to be with you guys till the end of time, till they put me in the ground. That's my goal, is to make this my full-time gig. And I can't do that without the support of all the Spartans and stuff like that. I mean, our membership, I think, is $7 a month right now, and you get all the access to everything. I mean, there's so much value over here for $7 a month. I mean, I think a Starbucks coffee is now more than that. So for the price of a Starbucks coffee, you can join our community and be a part of something great and get all the tools that you need and support to be successful at this, or at least learn a little thing or two. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's all about. And I learn from you guys all the time. And I just want to give a big shout out to Tim Thibault. He's one of the admin over here in the Discord. Tim's been just absolutely killing it over here, adding tons of value for you guys, and I just wanted to give him a huge shout out. So here's AVAX. AVAX also looks like it has some room to run. So again, where's the stochastic? We're at 50. We're nowhere near the dotted line, so I'd be a holder of AVAX here, and just holding on to that thing. Wait till we get closer to the 100 to sell. I think this thing's got a couple more weeks in it. Okay, and that thing looks good. It's breaking out big there. Okay, that's a hold. ALCS or ALCX. Okay, you got a red dot, so that's a warning sign. Okay, so what I do, if you're still holding on to this thing, make sure we hold the 50, folks. Make sure you hold the blue line. It's still above the blue line. This actually looks decent for an entry. I know it has a red dot, but taking away that, and this one's actually on Coinbase too. So what I'll do is I'll set up an alert, and I wanted to make a quick video to show you guys how to set up alerts too. So if you have the trading indicator, okay, what you want to do is you want to come here, okay, and you want to control click, or I think it would be right click, and you want to hit add alert, okay? And then what you want to do, I use the small green and the small red. So if I want to see a green dot, I'm going to pick small green dot, okay? Because I only give you guys the signals of what's on our watch list, right? You guys might have other stuff on your watch list. I mean, we have over 100 names that we watch, and they're pretty much all the big names, right? If we get a good chart request, we'll put it in the playlist and keep an eye on it, right? If you guys call something out, like this ALCX that I'm going to do right now. So all you have to do is click on small green dot, and then I like to use once per bar, because if you do it only once, you have to go reset it, and you might forget to reset the signal. So if you do once per bar, it will let you know every time until the end of time. And I do open-ended, and you might have to have a pro account to do open-ended, but that means it just lasts forever, right? It lasts forever until I cancel it or whatever. And then you just hit create, and then you'll get an email and a notification when it happens, right? When the dot shows up there. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and set an alert here for ALCX. So I actually have to do it a little bit of a different way for you guys, because I get it all sent over there to the Discord. So I do once per bar, and if I'm looking for a green dot, meaning an opportunity to buy this name, I'm going to click buy with a small green dot, and then I'm going to post this is a command that I use, but you just need to do buy circle, and then you'll get a email that says buy circle, right? But I'm just doing this. I don't get emails. I do get emails, but that is the code that I use to get the dot to go over here. So you guys will be notified on a green dot on this. I actually like it. Okay, I just make sure to use a stop loss probably at 2168. Okay, I think this is a flush out candle here. That's what it looks like, at least. Look at the daily. So again, I'd look to add on this thing when you get a daily green dot there. Okay, I'd add there, and then I'd add on the next green dot and then ride this thing out. But this looks good. I mean, that's a massive, massive dump there. And I like this candle. There's buyers stepping in here. So, you could even move your stop loss up to this week's candle at 27 if you want to play this bounce here. Okay, but I wait for the green dot to identify my stop loss. Honestly, my stop loss is 22. It's right around 22 there. That's where we bottom right there. As long as that holds, we're in an uptrend. Okay, we're trading with the trend. So again, yeah, it could drop down here, but guess what? You can just average down. ALCX looks good. This is actually up there with QNT this week because, again, it's trading at a very, very small premium, guys. Well, it's about 22%, but this is a lower cap coin. So if you look up ALCX, okay, if you're a member of the Discord, we also have a research tool over here. So you come in here, all you have to do is type /info, and then I could actually look up any crypto or stock available on the market. So ALCX, this is what we're looking at. So if I type in /info, type in the ticker and hit enter, this actually pulls up all the information for me. So I could see that it's a governance token for the Alchemix protocol. It's a $66 million market cap. This is probably the biggest thing I pay attention to when it comes to fundamentals. And then it tells you how much supply, how much it's up the past day, how much the past month, how much the past year. I like ALCX here. I do. And I'm going to go ahead and add this to our altcoin watch list. So thank you for calling that out, whoever did that. And I'm a buyer with a stop loss at $22 on this one. Okay, I'm going to copy this link and I'm going to drop it over here, adding ALCX. You guys also get access to my playlist and stuff over here when you're a member as well. So I'll post our altcoin watch list after this video, and you guys will be able to get access to it. You can see right here, all you got to do is come in here and I'll, boom, post everything we're looking at, folks. Yeah, we got it. It's on lock over here, baby. Overkill army to the moon. Here's Moon River. Shout out to my boy Bruno Bones. I still hope you're holding this one, brother. That was a massive move there off the bottom. Rip. And guess what? Now we're sitting over the 50 week. So what can we do? We can move our stop loss up. I'm going to call it 14. 14's our stop loss. And I'd like to buy when it's a little closer to zero down here on the stochastic, but it's really close. I don't think this one's on Coinbase, so it's not on my watch list. But the next green dot will be the place to enter, right? Take a position. You can add on the daily there or the weekly. Okay, I think we're getting pretty close to the bottom on some of these names. Again, you're not buying at a premium right here. Okay, you're not buying at a premium on Moon River. Again, big buy signal, meaning big money coming in. Okay, smart money coming in. Consolidate. This is actually a bull flag. So 1750 is going to be my stop. The less conservative stop loss is down there at about 13.8. I like it. Okay, I like it. I'd be a buyer on the next daily green dot. That's where I'd start my position, and then I'd add again on the next weekly. Okay, but this thing's getting close. Okay, it's getting close. The stochastic's at about 30. Moon River looks good. That one's going to go, I'm going to put that one above PayPal there. Okay, again, I just don't like that PayPal's underneath it, but it does look like it wants to break out. That's an interesting one. Here's Chainlink. Chainlink's breaking down here on the weekly. So this one's another one that could pull back here. I'd like to buy this one around 12. Again, waiting for the next green dot. We don't want to buy when the dot is red. We want to buy when it's green. Okay, that means green means up, red means down. Okay, so how I'd be playing Chainlink is, again, waiting for the daily green dot, anticipating the bottom, using the daily green dot, and then I'll add again to my position on the weekly green dot when it comes. I like this one, but I think it's coming down. I think it's going to come down to probably around 15. I think we get a bounce on Link at 15. 15 is where I want to buy it. Okay, that's going to be closer to the average. Okay, might even come down to around 14. 14 to 15 is my buy entry on that. I wouldn't be a buyer here. I'd be a holder, if anything. If you own it, just hold on to it. Wait till it comes down, hits the point. Again, gives you the green dot on the daily. Okay, gives you the green dot on the weekly. Bang out on it. And then wait till the stochastic gets back up there at 100 to sell it, to unload your position. Okay, a little bit of a premium, but I like that it's finally selling off. It hasn't been moving at all recently. Here's XVS. That one's got a red dot actually too. I'd probably take a little bit off the table here if I was you. I mean, you're trading at a 40% premium. I'd probably sell half here on XVS if you're holding it. Again, wait until we get closer to zero to sell, or adding on the next green dot. It's completely up to you. If you're looking at the weekly, again, we're not at the dotted line yet. And yes, we are trending above the 50. So the trend is strong, but you got a warning signal right here. So that's something to pay attention to. Okay, I'd actually use a stop loss at $11 on XVS. Here's RNDR. Okay, where were we at here, folks? Perfect place to take profits up here at 100. I'm a seller of RNDR here. This was a beautiful, beautiful trade, but I am taking profits up here. I am not breaking my rule of being greedy. okay? Because pigs get slaughtered, folks. You're up on this one. Okay, that was a 250% trade right there. A beautiful trade. That's a triple. Okay, you didn't hit a single, you didn't hit a double, you hit a triple. Take some off the table here. Okay, listen to the AI. You don't have to make the decisions anymore. Okay, because when you make the decisions, you're making emotional decisions. There's no emotion in AI, right? This thing tells you when we're overdone. Can it keep going? Yeah, but you already made 250%. So the smart money would be taking profits up here, waiting for a pullback back into the 50. I'd be a seller of RNDR here. And here's ICP finally breaking down also. So how I'm playing ICP is, once again, waiting on the green dot on the daily. I think we're going to get that around the 200-day moving average. The 200-day moving average is about the half a year. Okay, so think about it. 365 days. Okay, we're using the 200-day moving average. The reason we use the 200 is because it's common among traders. They use the 200 in the stock market because there are around 200, I believe it's like 220 something days that the market is actually open. So again, we're using indicators that other traders use that we can, identify. And because again, there's a lot of people probably looking for that to come down and hit the 200. So we want to be part of those people. We don't want to get in now. We want to wait for the signal. And the green dot will tell us when to buy again on ICP, but we're getting close. I think I had Brim sell this one at 15. I bet you he's glad he did, because now it's down about 30-40%. Okay, and we're still climbing down. My target on this has always been $9 to $10 for another entry. And again, that's just playing our level we're at here. Okay, I want to see it pull back into that level and then boom, get the bounce ski. So ICP's going to set up really nice here, and we'll get the green dot called out over in the Discord when it happens. Here's Polkadot, also another name that's trading at a little bit of a premium here. It is trying to bounce, so it is about 27% of a premium. Again, not as big as Ethereum or Bitcoin, but you could expect this thing to pull back to around $7 if it does pull back. Okay, if you want to own it and hold it, I mean, $8 would be probably a good level to average down on. Again, playing the daily here on it would be a great strategy, waiting for the daily green dot to anticipate the weekly green dot. Because again, we want to anticipate the green dot. Okay, we want to buy the dojis, and we want to buy, the dailies. We can add on the dailies in a bull market. Okay, I don't think that's a bad strategy at all. I'd be a holder of dot here. Here's Filecoin. Filecoin's getting a red dot this week as well. Okay, so this one's not at too much of a premium either. We just broke out. Again, we called this one out too. This was a beautiful, boom, breakout, boom, green dot, $5 all the way up to 12. That was about 140% move. 1,000 into $2,500. Congratulations. Let's go find the next one. Let's double it up again. Okay, here's the red dot on it. So it's giving you a warning sign. Again, I don't think this one is going to drop much. If it does, it's going to go down probably to 650, tap our 50 week and bounce. So I would be a holder of Filecoin here. FXS, that one's getting slammed. That one's getting slammed here. I think there's some better names to own. This one's really choppy. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of FCX. I think you could buy a better name there. Here's a Hint. So what I'm noticing on Hint is the stochastics getting closer to zero here. This had a massive run up. Okay, let's wait for the green dots now. Okay, come in here to the daily now. Watch the daily like a hawk. If you want to add to it, okay, boom, add on the next green dot. That's a nice candle today. This price reaction to the Fed meeting is very, very bullish, folks. It's very, very bullish, and I'm liking it. I'm not saying the dip is over, but I think we're getting really, really close on some of these alts. So if you could buy helium, I think at $5.50, I think that'd be an excellent spot to enter. Okay, stochastic's getting down here on the ground. When you buy, you're just going to wait till that stochastic gets back up there to the dotted line to take profits. I'd be holding off, waiting to buy again until the daily green dot comes. The next daily green dot comes. Okay, and that's probably going to be this week sometime. Mask, another name, not too far off the 50. I got a stop loss on this one at 390. Not my favorite looking chart. Okay, another one that's pretty choppy here. This be more of a fundamental play, if anything. If you know something about the fundamentals, congratulations. I'd look to buy it if you want to own it on the next green dot. Make sure when you get it, it's above 360. Okay, 360 is our stop loss on this one. Okay, 360 has to hold for this trend to be confirmed. Here's CLRB. I don't know on this one. This looks like a biotech company. Looks like it's got room to run. I'd wait till the stochastics back down here closer to zero. Okay, or a green dot. I'd be waiting on that. If you're buying it right now, playing this weird pattern it's putting in, I'd probably set a stop loss. I'd call the stop loss about 320. 320 on the stop loss on that. Here's TPST. Okay, major bull flag right here. If you guys don't know what a bull flag is, I'll break it down for you real quick. It's when we get a big buyer stepping in, right? There's some big buyers stepping in. I don't know who that is, but that's what we consider smart money volume. Okay, smart money volume. So smart money is like the institutional investors. These are the people that control the media. This is BlackRock. This is these big hedge funds, people with a lot of money, billions, hundreds of billions to trillions of dollars. That's the smart money. We're little retail investors, right? We're just little sheep down here for now. Okay, but one day we'll probably be one of the biggest freaking firms in the country. Wouldn't that be some? Okay, we're just a virtual. They'll probably shut us down before we get to that point. But I've already been banned on TikTok once, and I've already gotten some warnings recently. So if you guys are in the Discord, I think we're safe in there. But I could be wrong eventually. But TPST, that's curling here. So you can see how the stochastic is on the floor here. If you want to play this one, okay, that's smart money buy there. This actually don't look bad here. I think Tim called this one out. But 270, let me see if I can go to the... Yeah, this is really hard to see. I'd use a stop at 270, 275 on this one. Make sure 275 holds. That's got a lot of meat on that bone. I don't know what happened to this thing, but let me actually look up the market cap of this. TPST. TPST, this one's called again. To use this research tool over here, just type /info TPST. That's the ticker. You click on it, you hit enter. Boom. Didn't respond. Okay, sometimes it doesn't pull it up. That's probably because this is a really, really small market cap coin, but this looks interesting. If you want to play it again, use a stop loss right there at 275. Okay, nice big uptrend there on the daily. So that one has breakout potential there. Stop loss is 297 on that one, and I'm actually going to move that one up a little closer to the top. Okay, so I would say, oh man, this thing's slow today. Boom, I'll put it under Moon River, I guess. OP's pulling back. I wait on this one. Wait till this one keeps dipping. Okay, I'd like to buy this one more around $2.50 here. Okay, 250 be a great spot to enter. Daily's looking interesting though. That's pretty close to the 200-day. So again, I'd use a stop loss at 250 on this one. If you want to average down on the next daily green dot and then average down again after that on the next green dot on the weekly. Okay, that'd be a great place to average down. Again, the trend is still up. Okay, we're above the 50-week. Okay, we're just trying to buy at a better price. That's all. Okay, and you're talking about, I mean, I think you're at somewhat of a, I would say 30% Can I not use my tool anymore? You're trading at about 30% premium, 32% premium. Again, we like to look for stuff trading below a 15. If we can get it below 15% on a premium, we're getting it at a good price. Here's Theta. Take profits on Theta this week. Okay, I'd be selling Theta here. Nice move up, but now we're 57% off of the 50. Okay, 57%. That's a big premium. 60's like the top. 60's the top of the premium. That's the highest the premium can go, damn near. I haven't seen many things go above 60. And when they do, it's very, very rare. So when you're at a 60% premium off the yearly price, take profits. You hear me? Take profits on this one. Wait till it cools down and comes back. Okay, it hit the white dotted line last week up there at $4. Again, if you don't have the trading indicator, you're probably missing out on a massive amount of opportunities. Like you probably just lost thousands of dollars just because you didn't, follow the strategy and hit the sell button on the white dotted line. Maybe you have a different plan, but I don't know anyone who wants to sit here and hold through a 60% dip. For example, if your position is at $10,000 right now and we drop 56%, which is the premium we're trading at, now you're gonna have less than 5. So the whole goal, right, is at least sell half, take some off, and then rebuy when the wave comes back down. Because again, everyone just thinks these things move straight up. There are waves, folks. We want to play the waves. We want to buy down here and sell up here. Buy down here, sell up here. Buy down here, sell up here. I'm taking profits on Theta this week. It's a sell. Okay, take some off. Here's FET. Fetch AI, another one I've been calling for profits for. Okay, take your profits. Don't be greedy here. This thing also is trading at a massive premium. Okay, you're talking about, okay, well, I just lied to you guys. Okay, I said I've never seen one above 60. This one's at 73. Okay, so again, you got 10 grand in right now. Oh, Fetch AI is going to the moon. It's never coming down, right? We got Bitcoin ETFs now and stuff, and it's never coming down, right? Just like in 2021, at the top of the bull market last year on Bitcoin. Okay, everyone was around the Thanksgiving table telling all their family to buy it at 70K. What happened? The thing dumped all the way to 20 over the next year and a half. Why do you want to watch your money go down for the next year and a half? Okay, why do you want to sit through a 60, 70% correction? Because again, eventually it's going to come touch this. Okay, but right now you could take profits. I mean, you're up a massive amount. If you got in on the green dot, you're up 400%. You just turned $10,000 into $50,000. Okay, take your profits. Don't be greedy. I know all the Lambo people will tell you it's going to the moon, but they're lying to you. They're trying to sell it to you. And look where the indicator is. Sell it. Take profits, okay? Don't be greedy, or I'll come through this screen and beat you up. I wouldn't do that. I might. Here's CGen. Also, this looks like a penny stock. I'm taking profits on this one. We're coming up into the 200-week moving average. First red candle here. I'm out, okay? Wait till the stochastic's back down lower. I like the breakout, okay? And we could add this to our altcoin watch list too if we want, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of bio. I mean, it's interesting. The breakout is interesting. Wow. I'll add this one to the altcoin watch list. I'll tell you that. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set up an alert for us here. Give me 1 sec. Date created. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, look at this. Okay, so if this pulls back into the 50. Okay, if this pulls back into the 50 here, bang, and we get a green dot, that's what we'll buy. And that's going to call it out over in our Discord there. But I'd be taking profits here. Red dot, okay, don't be greedy. You should have been in down here, right, at 67 cents. You're up 400%. Congratulations. Go find the next trade. Here's WIF. I don't know. This is another one of those dog coins that everyone's freaking out about. I'm selling it up here. Okay, 1, 2, 3 weeks up in a row. Typically 3 to 4, maybe 5 is how long it goes. But, I mean, if you got in at the right time off this doji candle here, okay, you're up 1,000%. So all the people on Twitter who are pumping this thing, they're selling it to you up here, okay, because they want to dump theirs. So I'm selling. I'm a seller of WIF here. LDO dropping down here. Big drop down there into the 50. Okay, big old candle down. I like it. Okay, I like it. Ooh, we're down below the 200. This thing's getting overdone. Okay, this is going to set up for a good buy, potentially, okay, on the next daily green dot. So wait for that daily green dot, but we're very oversold right now. Very oversold right now. Okay, below that 200. So I think you're getting this one I think you're buying this one right at the 50 weeks. So if you're bullish on the fundamentals of this, okay, I would buy the next green dot on the daily. Okay, get in there, set yourself an alert, and buy when that next green dot comes on the daily. Okay, I think right now the stop loss is $2.22. CTMX, nice breakout here. You got the red candle, the red dot there. I'd use a stop loss at 190. This is a therapeutics company. I've never really been into trading biotechs, but some people make it work. Okay, it did break out over the 50. So my stop loss is going to be right there at 170 on this. Again, I'd be in here on the day. Oh, daily's reversing here. So this probably be a shorter term time frame for me. Okay, 190 would be my stop loss. You got a green dot showing today. Okay, watch this one, because that is a massive, massive breakout and a nice pattern forming there. Watch CTMX this week. Yeah, I'd be a buyer here with a stop loss at 190. Okay, 190 is my stop. That's from the daily. And I'm moving that one up. This is taking forever, man. I'm not going to do that anymore, guys. I'm not going to do that today. I don't have my mouse, so I'm trying to get through everybody's in a timely manner here. LDO looks good too. I'd be a buyer of LDO on the next green dot on that. Again, the trend is up. The trend is up as long as we're above that 50-week, and that's pulling. I mean, you're sitting right on it right now. It's at 257. The average price on the year is 243. So again, if you like the fundamentals of the project, I don't know much about LDO. I don't know what it does. Okay, it's sitting at the average yearly price, which is where we want to buy. Here's Ray, one of the best trades we've had, one of the best call-outs we've had over the last few months. We called this one out. I mean, I'm talking about probably right at 90 cents. Thing's sitting, it hit over $3 there for a second. Okay, that was a 200% racker. I still think this one has a little ways to go. Okay, maybe the next week or so. Let's look at the daily. Okay, so the daily gave you the sell signal right there. So that was anticipating it there. Boom, that was the sell signal. Okay, that was also up there on the daily there. Not a bad place to take profits, but I don't think this one's done, folks. I don't think this one's done. I think it's going to get a little pullback, but I wouldn't look to sell it till the stochastic gets back up here at the 100 level. Okay, I wouldn't be worried about that. Maybe take some off. I mean, you're up 200% right now, so you could sell half your position again. Like I said, raise some cash, go look for another trade. Okay, I don't think that's a bad strategy at all, but I think this one still has some meat on the bone. I'd be a holder of Ray here. Okay, and I'd probably use a stop loss. I mean, I'd probably look to average down again if it comes down to 131. I don't think you're doing yourself a disservice by taking a little bit off. But again, I think it has a little bit of meat on that bone. Here's VXV. Okay, I'm a seller of this one up here. Well, I don't know if I'd be a seller. I'd be a holder with a stop loss at 80. Okay, that's trying to bounce there off of our 9-week. God, this is just too extended for me. I think there's some better trades out there. I'd be in here on the daily looks interesting here. Okay, the daily's down there on the stochastic. So, and if this price, that's a really bullish candle there. Again, it could fake you out and go the other way tomorrow, but the weekly looks a little overdone. I would have rather entered right here on the green dot back in February at 45 cents. You cashed out that trade for about 300% if you sold it at 2. That was a good trade. But right now, what's the premium? Okay, tell me what the premium is. Okay, you're talking about a 50% premium. So I'd be in on the daily, probably trading this one. I'd make sure this one holds on to 85 cents if you're holding it. Make sure 85 holds because you don't want to, right? You don't want to play that thing back down. And that's a little concerning. Here's Osmo. Osmo's coming down too. So what I'm waiting for on this is for the stochastic to get back down here at 0. Okay, and give us a green dot. Nice run up. Okay, now let's play the stochastic. Let's put our indicator to work. Wait for the green dot. PRO. Okay, this one's up here in profit-taking territory. Okay, in my opinion, I'd be selling this thing. Why? Because we're sitting like right at 90 right now. Okay, 92. Okay, we're pretty far up there. Okay, again, it could keep running like I said, but if you're trading correctly, you're in at 50 cents. Okay, that's a 200% trade there, up to 150, meaning 1,000 into 3,000. Okay, let's go find the next one. Right now, you're sitting at a 63% premium. Again, that's my sell range. If it hits 60%, I'm out. I'm done. Okay, I don't want anything to do with it. I don't want to buy it. I'm taking profits. Okay, taking profits on PRO. This one don't have any data on the weekly, so I'm on the daily. I don't know on this one. This is just continuing to go. This would be more of a fundamental play in my opinion. I mean, we've gone up for 18 weeks in a row, so eventually there's going to be some profit taken. I don't want to be the guy holding the bag. I'll just say that. Matic, here we go. Okay, profit taking territory. Once again, we were saying sell at about 123. Okay, down 20% now. Got the red dot. What happened? We hit the top. We hit the top of the stochastic. So what did we do? We took some profits. Okay, and again, if you want to continue to add to this position, get in on the daily and buy the next green dot. Okay, the next green dot down here is where you're going to want to add. And I still like that it's above our 6-month moving average. That is our 200 daily moving average. Okay, and then the weeklies, I mean, you're not trading at too bad of a premium here now on Matic. Okay, I mean, you're talking about an 11% premium now. So 11% is good. It's good. And again, I'd be a buyer on the next green dot on this one. Buyer on the next daily green dot. Okay, I'd look to add on the daily green dot, and I'd look to add on the next weekly green dot. You could add 2 more times on this thing and capitalize if you think this thing's going to go crazy in the bull market. I don't know why people like Matic so much. I really don't. I don't know enough about it, but I think there's some better projects out there that at least I've been paying attention to. And again, I'm biased, of course, because I do my own research just like you do. So it doesn't matter what I say in regards to fundamentals because 90% of the way I trade, folks, and the way we talk about trading on this channel is technical. Okay, you got to know the fundamentals. What does it do? What's the market cap? Is it sustainable? Is it going to be around for 5 or 10 years? Is there still going to be usage? Those are all questions you should ask yourself. A lot of people get caught up on these meme coins and they get crushed. I mean, yeah, they can make you a millionaire really quick, but it could also take your millions away really quick too if you guess wrong, right? It's risky. Our strategy is a long-term strategy. Okay, it's not come up quick. We don't want to get rich quick. We never want to get rich quick. We want to make our investments based on, the next, I would say our time frame for trades is anywhere from 2 to 6 months. 2 to 6 months are our time frames for trades. Okay, sometimes they play out really quick. Sometimes they take a little longer to develop, and that's okay. We're patient. Okay, we're patient. That's the great thing about this strategy is we don't have to sit in front of our computer for 8 hours a day and sit here and click a bunch of buttons all day to make 1 or 2%. No, we're looking for 100, 200, 300% moves over a period of time, not in the next couple seconds. You know what I'm saying? Here's Polka Starter. Okay, this is a polka dot play here. I got to stop at this one at 80 cents. I do like the wicks on this one. I had a little bit on this. It's really choppy right now, so that means there's buyers. I'd look to buy it again on the next green dot on the daily. Okay, buy that thing on the next daily green dot. I would say the true support level is going to be around there at, yeah, I mean, that's probably, if it comes down to 70, get the truck. Okay, but stochastic's getting pretty close again. I'd be looking to buy POLS on the next daily green dot. Daily green dot on POLS. That's the one you want to enter on. And I just want to remind you guys can get this trading indicator over here in the resources tab of the Discord. It is free to join the Discord. Yes, we do have a paid membership, but all these resources down here, okay, you guys can get Robinhood, crypto.com. You guys can get TradingView, which is this software, right? This website, right? You can come over here, create an account. The cheat sheets over here, we got a few documents in there that'll teach you a little bit about trading, our trading rules, a free trading course where I go more in depth about what I'm talking about here in today's video. And then again, the trading indicator right here where you guys can literally load all these EMAs and this indicator into your chart and use it for yourself. You don't have to wait till Wednesday or Saturday for me to drop a video, right? You guys can be on top of this yourselves. And I've been getting nothing but great feedback on it. We just launched the indicator, I believe it was 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I've got nothing but good feedback. Nothing but good things have been said, and I appreciate you guys for supporting the channel and everything that you guys do. So just wanted to drop that. Here's StoreJ. StoreJ don't look bad here, sitting right on the 50. So 70 cents is the price. We're sitting right at 70. The average price is about 57. So I got a stop loss on this one at 55. I like it. I'd be a holder here. Yes, we got the red dot, but boom, we're coming right down into that 6-month moving average. Okay, that's the 200 EMA. Looking to buy this one on the next green dot, even maybe take a position now. I'd be moving that one up if I had my mouse, but this one don't look bad. I know it has a red dot, but there are shakeout candles. As long as we hold 55, this thing looks bullish. Set a stop loss at 55 cents. Here's Curve. Still hasn't made it out over that. God, these are some big wicks, guys. There's some big buyers stepping in today off the news on the Fed. Like, if these candles close like this, these are really bullish candle. That's a bull hammer. That's a bull hammer candle, folks. Meaning they tried to shove the price down and it got sucked right back up. So that means all these shorts that started shorting, they're getting killed right now. Okay, and they're having to liquidate their positions because this is a big move to the upside. I mean, all those shorts have to sell now because they're stupid. They're trying to short in a bull market. Okay, and Curve, if you want to play it, I think Smartass called this one out. Use a stop loss at 54. 54 is your stop loss. You're not sitting that far off the level. And honestly, you're buying pretty damn close to the yearly average price at the moment. So if you think this one can break out, okay, it doesn't look like a bad place to start a position and use a stop loss at 55. Here's PALL, taking profits on that one. Here's Sand. Sand also sitting pretty close to the 50. Again, if this is a shakeout candle, folks, and we get a green candle to the upside come next week, I mean, these markets are going to go insane. Okay, I was a little more bearish this morning, but now seeing the reaction to the Fed meeting, it's like, I mean, this is a bullish candle, folks. That is a bull hammer. If you guys don't know what a bull hammer candle is, okay, that is, I've made a few videos on it, but that is, again, when the buyers, or they try to sell it down, and then the buyers step in and suck it right back up. Like they just buy the dip. There's dip buyers. Okay, if that's a big red nasty candle like this one, we don't want to buy that one. No wick, right? No wick there. Okay, that's full-on closing down, okay? That means sellers are in control. The buyers are in control from where I see it right now. So if you're playing Sand, I'd be a holder, and I'd set a stop loss at 50 cents. ADA also, look at that hammer candle, man. That's, whoo! And again, we got till Sunday till these candles close. So that means the price action could fluctuate throughout the week. But if we close at the levels we're sitting at today, which is Wednesday, March 20th, okay, things could get really insane over the next couple of months. Okay, this is like the first test, the first correction we're experiencing in this bull market. This is the true correction of the bull market, the first true one. And there's always a couple in every bull market, okay? And this was like a 30% dip. That's not much. I mean, if you're looking at the charts, I mean, we still could go down. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but wow, folks, wow. Okay, this one does have a red dot, so it's something to pay attention to. But I would look to average down if I'm holding ADA on the next daily green dot. Daily green dot's going to be your next buy signal there. Let me see if that works a little better. Here's, wow, that looks way better actually on the screen. Mana, same thing here. Okay, I got a stop loss at this one at 50 cents. Sand and Mana move hand in hand, it seems like. Okay, big push up. There is your entry candle, the doji. Boom, green dot. Rip. Okay, 40 cents up to 80. There's 100%. God, these candles are just ridiculous right now. Okay, ridiculous. I don't like the red dots. Okay, that worries me, but it's going to be interesting to see where we close this week. It's really going to be an interesting close this week. And 50 cents is my stop on Mana. I'd look to buy, once again, average down on the next daily green dot. That's going to be your buy entry. I think we're close, folks. I think we're getting close to the bottom of this correction. Here's XRP. This thing's just money, dude. This thing's money. Let me go to a different chart here. Okay, look at that candle. Okay, no red dot. A lot of separation there. Not at the top yet. I think XRP is going to have a run here. Okay, again, looking to buy this one on the next daily, but it's sitting right on the 200 week right now. This one's looking good. Don't get shaken out of XRP here. We're good. We're good. Okay. And that's pretty close to the 50. That's what I like about XRP rather than Bitcoin right now, is that we're only sitting at a 10% premium. That's one of the lowest on the day. So I'd be a buyer of XRP at these levels, folks. I'd be buying it. Here's ONDO. I don't know what this thing is, but that's a massive reversal candle there. Okay, you're playing this one. What are we up? 16% today. Stop loss is 45. Got a green dot today too. Looking to sell that one on when the daily stochastic gets back up there to the dotted line there. I'd be playing the daily on this. There's not enough data on the weekly, but that's a big reversal candle right there. Okay, I'd be looking for 80 cents on this. Here's Aurora. This one had a really nice move, and it still got some meat on the bone here on the indicator. So when that hits 100, that's where I'd be looking to sell. I'd also be looking to sell when the stochastic comes back up here and hits 100 on the daily. That'd be my sell target. That daily hitting the stochastic up there. Okay, anticipating the red dot. But that one has some room to run. I'd be a holder of that name. If you want to use a stop loss on it, okay, the less conservative spot is 24, or you could use it at the bottom of this week's candle at 34. If it was me trading it, I'd probably look to set it at 24, and then I'd look to average down on any pullbacks. But this don't look bad. You know what? Use a stop loss at 34. Okay, that's going to be right at the bottom of yesterday's candle. I mean, I don't know. I'd say 20 cents is your stop. I know that's 50%, but this thing's very volatile. And the very volatile names, it's just you got to invest less, if you know what I'm saying. Invest less. 25 cents. Let's call that the stop. Here's Slim, another name we called out here. This was one of my favorite picks from a couple weeks ago. Okay, this was I believe it was the number one altcoin pick from a couple weeks ago. We were calling it right here, the 26th. Where were we? We were right there at that 50-week moving average. Right there at the 50-week. Boom. Tapped it and went. Okay, tapped it and ripped. Okay, one sec. Yeah, boy. Okay, 31's my stop on this. Looking at the daily here, we're coming down a little bit. So I'd wait for the daily to get back down here on the floor at 0. That's where I'd be looking to potentially enter again. It looks like it has a lot of juice. Okay, this is a Solana ecosystem token. Again, not looking to sell till the stochastic hits that white dotted line. I'd be a holder of Slim here, looking to add on the next daily green dot. Here's Power, P-O-W-R. That one's got a red dot, but we're still holding on to our support level here. This thing's fine above 28. I know it's got a red dot, but as long as it holds 28 cents, okay, the bottom of this wick right here, we're good. We're good. Okay, that's a hold. Here's Faye, taking profits. Where are we at? Boom. White dotted line, take profits. Here's Algo. I'd be a holder of Algo here with a stop loss at 19. Okay, still holding price. Nice doji this week. Again, buyers are stepping in, buying the dips. Okay, we're not at that line yet. So I'd be a holder of Algo with a stop loss at 19. Here's MYRO. Looks like a new coin. Just getting wrecked. Okay, I don't know. I can't tell you what this thing is going to do. It'd be more of a fundamental play there. LCX. I haven't liked up here. It's chopping around. It's holding on. But just another name that's trading at a massive premium. Okay, I'm talking about a 47% premium. Okay, so again, that's a little more than my liking. If you're using 20 as a stop loss, I think I dropped that on Twitter the other day. If 20 cents breaks, we'll probably come down to 14. Okay, but this isn't a big uptrend. That was a nice move. But last time we had a nice move like this, what happened? Get crushed. Okay, that's what's going to happen again. Okay, if we break 20. So stop loss is 20 on LCX if you're playing that. I'd be selling it still here, up there. Dogecoin, whoa. No red dot just yet. Again, oh my goodness. This one looks like it wants to do the rippity-dippity. Okay, 12 cents is the stop. I'd be looking to add on the next green dot. I wouldn't even use that stop loss there either. My true stop loss is probably down there at 8 cents at the moment. So we cashed out on this trade. We were getting in right here. I think I made 150%. That was on February 12th. Where were we? We were right on the blue line. Right on the EMA. Boom. Rip up to 20. Congratulations. 150%. Thank you very much. I'm going to roll it over into something now that's also into the 50-week that I want to own for the long term. Okay, and what happened? Boom, we cashed out and it pulled back. I'm not saying it can't rip here. Like this chart pattern is very bullish that I'm seeing on a lot of these names. Like that's a big wick. And we still got to close the week, but I mean this is still very bullish. Okay, as long as we don't get flushed on here. I mean, reality is we could pull back to 8 cents. So that's my stop loss on Dodge. Again, I'd be looking to add on the daily green dots. Okay, if it comes back down here to that 200, I'd love to buy it at 9 cents again. Okay, I'd be patient on that one again, waiting for the daily green dot on the chart there. NKN, another name sitting pretty close to the 50. Got the red dot, though. That's a warning sign. I think there's some better names you want to own. If you want to own it, again, just use a stop loss at 11 cents there. You want to make sure that thing holds 11 cents. Boom. There's your stop. ASTR. Okay, coming down, getting pretty close to zero again. Okay, and that one's pretty close to its 200 as well. So if you want to own this thing, use a stop loss, once again, at 11 cents right there. That's your stop loss. I'd be looking to buy it on the next green dot for a trade if you want to own it for the long term. Okay, and then that'll be closer to the 50 at 11 cents there. Probably, yeah, 11 cents is the stop. If you want to play the weekly support, it's 9 cents. Okay, so wait for the green dot and use a stop loss at 9 cents for a trade on ASTR. Here's CRO. Again, big reversal candle this week. We'll see if it holds up. Stop loss on this is going to be 8 cents. Looking to buy all pullbacks on this one as well. Looking to buy the next green daily dot here. If it comes down to 9 cents, buy the crap out of it, folks. Buy the crap out of it because we very well could flush very fast. Okay, we could flush very fast here. It is possible. But if we're using the indicator, right, we're buying above and uptrends on these green dots, we're ahead of the game, folks. Because, again, we're not buying up here. We're not buying way up here on the weekly. I sold my CRO a few weeks ago, okay, rolled it into another position that I thought was closer to the 50-week. Once again, where was it trading? It was trading at a massive premium, okay? It was at a 32% premium. That's not massive, but it's still pretty big, okay? And it wasn't going up. And I knew this pullback, this correction was going to come. And we're looking to buy this thing more toward 10 cents with a stop loss at what's the level there on the weekly? Okay, we want to make sure it holds our 50-week at 10 cents. Yeah, that's our level. Okay, red candle this week and a red dot, so be careful. Oh, that's CHZ. CHZ I just did analysis on. CRO is kind of the same thing. They look like the same charts. So same thing, probably stop loss has moved up to 9 cents, like I said. And looking to buy that thing closer to the stochastic on the floor here on the weekly. The daily could be a place to add here. Okay, wait for the daily dot to start your position or add again. Okay, and then you could add in on the next green weekly after that. Okay, two great places to average down are going to come up there on CRO. CHD we just did. Here's XLM, what I was talking about. Okay, this thing, what did it do? It ripped up. They tried to flush it down, but guess what? We went right into the yearly average price where everybody likes to set their buy orders, and they bought it right back up. So once again, playing the daily on this one, we're sitting right on our 6-month average, and we're sitting right on our 50-week average. We are long on the project for a couple of reasons. The main one being that the monthly has a green dot, and the monthly green dots and red dots are the most accurate out of any time frame. Okay, the monthlies are the most accurate. Okay, if you wanted to be a really boring investor and just look at these charts like every 2 years, okay, you could play the monthly, but that is a massive, massive signal right there, okay, on the weekly. And that's why this is my largest position. Again, I'm not a financial investor. I'm just playing what I see on the charts. And my stop loss is 10 cents. Okay, no red dot just yet. Looking to potentially buy again on the next green dot for an average down. Okay, as long as we hold 10 cents, I'm extremely bullish on XLM due to the fact that there is a green dot on the monthly chart. Here is TRX. TRX is breaking down. Okay, I'd like to buy this one off the 50. That would probably be around 9 cents there. That'd be a good buy. If that level breaks, I don't know what to tell you. That's a nice move, though, on that. Oh, and the daily sitting right on the 6-month. Beautiful pullback here from 15 down to 12. Not moving much, but that's a buy there, folks. Okay, on the next green dot, I'd be looking to add on TRX, and then I would look up to add on the next green dot on that as well. The stochastic sitting below 20, which is what we like to see. So, yeah. Definitely add it on the next daily green dot on TRX, and then also on the next weekly after that. Here's H-bar. H-bar's got the red this week. I'd be taking profits. I was saying take profits last week on this thing. Okay, that was March 11th when we hit that dotted line once again. Okay, up there at 14. Now we're down to 3. You missed out on 30% of your trade, but If you want to hold it longer term, just again use the average down strategy. Buy again if you have some money on the sidelines on the next daily green dot, and then average down again on the next weekly. But you could expect for a couple weeks now that this thing could potentially pull back. Another name that's trading at quite the premium at the moment. I'm talking about a 35% premium. It's not our 60 level, but we'll see what happens. Again, if this week closes like this, if this candle closes like this, and we get a rip up into next week, I mean, we're going to fly. These markets will absolutely explode. But I think we need to cool off on some of these names like H-bar and have a little bit of a correction. Come back down to 7 cents for me. Okay, I'd love to buy you at 7 cents, H-bar. Okay, and again, I'd be looking to average down on the next daily green dot and the next weekly green dot. I'd be a holder of H-bar here. Here's Root, ROOT. I don't know about this one. I'd be on the daily. Okay, again, play the daily. Daily green dot add. Just make sure it doesn't break. 8 cents is your stop. IFUS. Okay, another nice one setting up here. Stochastics on the floor. Okay, we're consolidating here. I don't know who called this one out, but congratulations. You got the trade of the day. Too bad it's an OTC market. I take that back because I cannot buy the OTCs on Robinhood. I think this was Tim. That's a big breakout there. Okay, I wait on the weekly, on the green dot on the weekly. We're still sitting at quite the premium. I mean, I'd like to buy it at 5 cents, but that's a lot of consolidation there. So I pay attention to see where the green dot comes on IFUS. Here's Gala taking profits here. Okay, on this bounce, I'm taking some profits, taking some off the table, just where we're sitting at on the chart. It's a 35% premium. So I guess you could hold this thing and then play the daily. Hold it and play the daily, enter on the dailies. And if these markets really rip into next week, we're going to fly for the next month or two. Today was a big day, folks. Like, the Fed meetings are market moving events. That's what they are. Okay. We always need to pay attention to when those are, because that's why you're seeing the big move here. And it's not the news. It's what the big money's doing. So they see what they do, and then they place their investments based on what they say and what they do to the economy. So if I'm a multi-billionaire, I'm not going to invest before the Fed meeting, because they could say something that shocks the world and cause the markets to either go down or up. If I'm a smart money investor and I have billions of dollars, I am waiting to put my money to work until after the decision is made, because the next decision is not going to be made for months on end. Okay, so you could see the reaction that we're getting now, which means, in my eyes, smart money likes it. Smart money likes rates sitting where they're at, and they're saying they're going to cut 4 times before the end of the year. 4 times. So they're going to cut really, really rapidly at the end of the year, and when the Fed cuts rates, that's when the markets just go absolutely insane. Okay, that's when they go absolutely insane. And they do that because money is easier to borrow. So the big guys, they'll just borrow a bunch of money and they'll flood the market. They'll take out loans and they'll put it in the market because it's so cheap to put into the market. Okay, people want to borrow more when rates are low. The reason real estate was so hot in 2020, 2021 was because the rates were low and people could afford a mortgage, right? My mortgage, I got my mortgage in 2021, I think. And it was at like 2.3%. That's unheard of. I don't know anybody else with a 2.3%. I got the lowest of all time. I don't know if it's the lowest of all time, but I mean, 2.3% is nothing. I know people that pay 5, 6, 7, 8%. Okay, rates are at 5.4 right now. And you go get a mortgage, you're paying 7% interest, which is 3 times higher than what I paid. So that's why the real estate market was so hot, because it was affordable. Okay, people could afford to borrow because of where the central banks had rates, right? They set the rates for the economy, for the banks, for the people, for everybody. Okay, it's all controlled, folks. It's all controlled. And that's why we study psychology here. Like, this is all about market psychology and what's going on in the macro spectrum of the macroeconomic spectrum. Okay, we don't want to buy up here when everybody else is selling. Okay, the smart money, they're selling up here. Okay, sadly, the normal retail person's buying up here, and that's just how unfortunate it is. But because we know what we're doing and that we've failed multiple times and learned our lessons and seen multiple bear markets and multiple bull markets, we understand how it moves now. It's all psychology. There always has to be a buyer and there always has to be a seller, meaning the smart money always needs somebody to buy their bags up here. That's why they push it out on Twitter. That's why they push it out on their media channels like CNBC, Fox News, CNN. The smart money own all those channels, folks. They own them. All those people that work for those channels are puppets. Okay, they're deep state puppets. And they're feeding you information and making you act on emotion because Bitcoin's going to $1 million up here, right? It's not going to $1 million down here. Everyone's just bearish on it. No one's talking about Bitcoin down here, right at 18K. You guys remember when we called the bottom at 18K? No one was talking about Bitcoin at that time. They forgot about it. They forgot about it. That's when the smart money's loading up, right? That's when they're loading up. And then they're dumping it on you up here at a 60% premium. Okay, because everyone with the 60% premium thinks it's going up forever. And then they go into a denial when it starts to dip. And then, oh, we're going back to normal. Oh, no. And then they just lost all their gains that they made over that last, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks because they got greedy. Okay, that's what it is, folks. Trading is more psychology than anything. It's mastering your emotions. Mastering your emotions, okay? Understanding what's going on behind the curtain. Okay, so Gala, I'd be selling half here. I'd probably sell half at a 35% premium. If you want to hold on to it, use a stop loss right there at about 4 cents. Here's FH. I don't like it. Down below the 50. I would not touch that thing with my worst enemy's money. Do not buy that thing. Here's GTST. I mean, that was a pretty big move. I'd like to see a pullback on this thing. Again, I'd probably sell half up here. If you want to average down on it and hold it, I'd wait till the green dot comes there on the daily like I've been talking about. Here is DIO. Okay, that one's got a red dot right there. 2 cents is the stop loss. I actually looked at this daily earlier when you requested this. Big volume candle. It looks like that green dot's going to come today. If not today, tomorrow. DIO looks good for a trade here. Okay, just make sure you use a stop loss at 2 cents. Okay, 2 cents is your stop loss. Okay, and I mean, that's probably, I'd probably use 3 as a stop loss, to be honest with you. Okay, because you want to go right at the bottom of those wicks. 3 cents. 3 cents is your stop. Yes, it has a red dot, but that could be a flush out candle. Okay, that's a big reversal candle there on the daily. Big reversal there on the daily. That's a buy with a stop loss at 3 cents. Here's VET. VET's pulling back here, and that's not a very good chart of VET, but let me pull up another one. Okay, we're sitting at a little bit of a premium. I got caught holding the bag on this one, but that's all right. Okay, I'm gonna average down again. If it comes down to 3 cents, I'm fine on it. Okay, I'm looking at the daily here. We're getting pretty close to that level. It could probably drop to 3 cents. I'm aware of that. Okay, but if we get a green dot here tomorrow or the next day and we absolutely start ripping or consolidating, okay, we'll be building new support. So I'm still a holder of V-Chain here. Absolute holder. We're way above the 50-week still, so we're still in a major bull market. Again, this is going to be an opportunity, if anything, to add again. Okay, when that stochastic gets back down here at 0 and gives us a green dot, rip. And that green dot will actually be called out in the server as well. But that V-Chain is one of my favorite positions. Okay, it's actually only one or two of my positions. I own V-Chain and XLM. That's all I'm holding right now. Here's ASM. Yeah, this one's getting crushed. I don't know. It looks like it broke support there, folks. I mean, I probably hit my stop loss on this one. Okay, 3 cents was our stop. The bottom over there, it's not convincing me. Okay, I'd probably sell it and wait for the next green dot to come on the weekly. I don't know what this thing's going to do. I don't know why this thing went all the way up to 18 and went all the way down to 3 cents. Okay, it looked good, but now it's breaking down below it. So it's trying to chop around. I mean, honestly, you just got to make sure. I'd set a stop. If you're still in the trade, set a stop loss at 3 cents. If it goes below 3 cents, get out. Okay, go get out if it goes below 3. That's how I'm playing ASM. FLR, finally getting the pullback I was talking about. Okay, boom. Got the red dot a couple weeks ago. Down. Okay, first level to probably look for is 0.025. After that, you're probably looking at 2 cents. Okay, so you can see the 50-week right there just showing up there on the screen. Okay, so I'm waiting for the green dot on this one. FLR is going to set up really nicely here in the future. We just got to be patient. Jasmy red dot here. I'm looking for a pullback on this one down to probably around a penny. That'd be excellent going down there. But again, another name that was trading at a premium here. Okay, sitting at a 50% premium. So expecting a 50% pullback. Expecting that doesn't mean it's going to happen. Okay, it also has a support level right there at about 0.015. And it's getting a really nice candle today and bouncing right on the daily 50. So stochastics down there on the floor. I'd be looking to buy it on the next daily green. Next daily green we're adding. Current stop loss on this is 0.015. Okay, 0.015 is the first level to add. And we're sitting right at it. Okay, we're sitting right on it right now, 0.018. So this actually looks good for a trade setup in the shorter term off that daily. Again, that green dot will probably come here as long as this price holds in the next, I'm going to say 2 to 3 days. Samo. Samo stop loss is 0.01. Still got some meat on that bone. I'd be a holder looking to add on the daily. Okay. I actually got my stop loss down there at 0.009, just below a penny. Okay. Doesn't look bad. I'd be a holder. SGB, I don't like the rejection here. Wait for the next green dot to add. See where that thing comes. If it comes around 0.008, buy it, but be patient on that one. Hopefully you sold when we hit the stochastic. When the stochastic hit the dotted line, hopefully you were out at 0.017. If not, you got greedy, and that's why you're losing on the trade now. Okay, wait for that thing to come back down to 0. Buy the green dot, okay, and then use a support level. Okay, I don't like it, though, because we're way below that 50. But it could set up and break out here. So be patient on that one. Here's AMP token. Okay, big move to the upside. Where we at? We're in sell territory. So I'm most likely taking profits, okay, up here. Okay, taking some off the table, selling half. Okay, waiting for a pullback and a green dot on the daily. But that was a big move up. But now how far are we off the 50? We're trading at a premium now, folks. We're not buying up here. Okay, 60% premium. Okay, I'm out. I'm taking profits. SCU, this one doesn't look bad. Okay, this one doesn't look bad with the stochastic where it's at. We're above the 50-week. We got the daily moving average coming right back down there into the 6-month. Looking to buy this one on the next daily green dot. I'm a buyer of this name with a stop loss at 0.07. DI on, taking profits. Red dot, clear as day. Take some profits. Wait till it pulls back. Swift, I'm taking profits on too, folks. Okay, we had a very nice trade on this. I think it was 120%. Okay, that daily looks interesting, but the overall trend is down. Okay, I got to take some off the table here. Okay, I took some off at about 7 cents, I believe it was. And we bought like right around here at 2, I believe. Okay, that was a nice trade. But again, you're getting a warning sign here. You can't ignore the warning signs. Bull. Okay, waiting on the green dot on this one as well. Daily chart right on the 6-month. If you want to buy it, use a stop loss at 0.003. Okay, that's your level. Make sure it holds that 6-month. Okay, look to buy on the next daily green. Daily green, enter. Make sure it comes above 0.003 there on bull. Here's TEL. Also taking profits on this one. I'm selling half up here, letting the rest ride, or I'm taking profits. Okay, and again, these markets look like they could do the absolute rippity-dippity if you look at the daily. But again, we don't want to get caught, folks. It's a good strategy to take half or all of it off the table when you get up here between 90 and 100. Okay, you can't go wrong because you don't want to sit through one of these. Nobody wants to sit through this. Okay, and we're not making higher highs right now. So I'd be profit taking up here on Telcoin. Okay, potentially looking to play a move up here. When the stochastic RSI gets back up to 100, you could sell. Okay, if it does reverse here, use a stop loss at this level. If it breaks that level, sell it. Okay, if it breaks that level, sell it. If it breaks 0.003, sell it. Stop loss. And then if you want to play it, if you want to average down and play it to the upside, wait for the green dot. I do like the stochastic being on the floor at the daily, but that is the only thing I like. That is the only thing I like, and that's not something to take a trade off of. So I'm definitely selling half and letting the rest ride there with a stop loss at 0.003. Here's SBR. This one's good. Sitting right there on the daily, looks good. Okay, looks good. Use a stop loss at 0.003. That's your stop loss for the trade. A lot of meat on that bone. This one's a good buy this week. Okay, is this one on Coinbase? No, it is not. It's on Kraken, it looks like, in Gate.io. Doesn't look bad. Here's Floki up 30% today. I'm also taking profits on this. Where are we at? Okay, we're way overdone up here. Take your profits. Take your profits. Here's Shiba. Take your profits. I said profit take last week. Okay, you guys are getting greedy. Guys are getting greedy up here. Oh, it's at a 60% premium. There's ETFs this time. It's okay. There's ETFs. Trading is trading, folks. Buy low, sell high. You should have been buying Shiba off this dot right here when we called it out. It did the Ripski. Okay? You made 400% on that trade. Take your profits. Okay? I know you're probably sitting in denial right now that it's not going to go down because you're greedy and you're listening to everybody on TikTok. Okay? Give me a sec. Okay? But I'm telling you right now, if I own sheep, I'd be taking profits. Okay, and looking to enter probably back around either the 50 or the or that level right there at the 6-month average. But look where we are on the weekly, guys. Okay, there will be profit taking. There is already profit taking. Okay, and unfortunately, you had to sit through a 50% drop because you got greedy. But this thing was telling you to sell last week. I think we're going to continue to pull back here on Shiba, but I do think it's going to set up. I do think it's going to set up here. Again, I just don't want to ride a big wave down. I don't want to ride one of these. I just don't do that as a trader. Okay, when I see the warning signs, I like to get out. And the biggest warning sign is when we're trading at a 50 to 60% premium. That is my absolute sell. That is my I am selling no matter what position. Okay, I'm at least selling half of my position. And it just all depends, okay? But at least taking some off the table. You got to take profits because there's always going to be another trade. There's always going to be another opportunity. People get caught up and emotionally attached to these assets, and that's why they lose. Okay? It's just a thing on the computer. Don't get emotionally attached. Okay? Buy low, sell high. Here we go. Bonk getting killed. Okay? All the influencers pumping it up to you guys. Buy Bonk. It's up here. It's going to the moon. Right? Bonk's going to be the next big thing in the world. It's going to take us to Mars. Okay? We're going past the moon. We're going to Mars. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? Where's the indicator? Up here. Where's the stochastic? Up here. It's going to Mars up here. It's going to the floor here. Everyone's scared here. That's your buy entry, folks. Rip. Okay? We're not I hope you guys aren't still holding the bag on some of these. Like, we do this for a reason, folks. We do this for a reason, okay? And unfortunately, the sheep get slaughtered. They really do. You want to buy before Twitter is talking about it. Before Twitter is talking about it. Twitter's talking about it up here. Got to be the next big thing. We're going to Mars. We're not buying at that time. We're buying the stealth phases, folks. Buying the stealth phases, okay? Guys, smash the like if that makes sense. Smash the like if that makes sense. Okay, here's BTT. Got a red dot on this as well. So this one is another one that had something weird happen to it. I don't know. This would be more of a fundamental play for me just because I don't like looking at the chart. But I'd be looking to add on next green dot or when this stochastic gets closer to the floor. I don't know. To be honest, I'd probably be on the daily trade in this one. Looking to buy the next green dot. Okay, and then playing the levels there. Not my favorite. Look at chart. Cat girl. Look at this one. Cat girl, right? Cats are cool. This thing's going to the moon. No. Not happening. Okay? It's not going to the moon. Okay? It's going to come back down to the 50-week moving average because it's trading at a 46% premium. What was the premium up here we were trading at? 75% premium. If you're at 75%, you're in freaking spaceship mode. You're in new paradigm. If you're above 60%, okay, 50 to 60% premium is where I want to sell the assets that I'm holding. If it's at like a 30 or a 20, I don't like to sell then because it's just making its way. I want to sell when it hits 50 to 60% premiums. Okay? That's why I like to buy as close as I can to the 50. Okay? As close as I can to the mean. And then when it goes up to a premium of 50 to 60, that is the excellent spot to sell, especially if the stochastic's up here. So, Cat Girl, I want to probably get into the daily on this one because this looks like a pump and dump to me. But I'd want to buy it more toward this, right? More toward that line. If that doesn't come, just play the green dots on this thing. It could potentially bounce on the 50 here at whatever that number is, but just I think there's some better, more credible names. I don't know why people are buying Cat Girl. It's probably just because it's a meme coin, right? Meme coins are pump and dumps if they don't have any utility. Okay, I want to buy it at the 50 though, and I'm not buying it at 46% premium. I'm taking profits up there. That's it for today's chart request, folks. We're gonna scan through let's go ahead and scan through the altcoin watch list real quick. I don't think there's going to be any opportunities, right? AMP's a sell, QI. QI's still, I would say, a hold. I don't really know what this thing's going to do. It's an ABAX ecosystem token. I'd be on the daily looking to add on the green dots. Okay, but that's got a little bit of meat on that bone. I'd say QI's a hold here. TVK, that's a sell. GFI, that's a sell. SZRX, that's a sell. AERO, no data on that one, but that thing's gone absolutely parabolic. I'd probably be selling that thing. XCN, that's a sell. FIDA, that's a sell. TIA, coming down here. Okay, I'd be looking to buy this thing. Playing the dots here. I don't know. There's just not enough data on this one for me to want to play. I was saying sell it back here at 21, but we'll keep an eye on that one still. Here's a Spell. This one would be a buy here. I would say buy this one on the next daily green dot. Okay, playing the daily on this one. Stop loss is down there at 0.007. Has a little bit of room to drop, but, you know, you want to buy it when the stochastic's close to the floor. I'd be holding off, right? I wouldn't be buying it this second. I'd be waiting for the green dot on the daily to enter my first position, and then I'd enter the second one on the weekly. That's how I'd be playing spell. It looks good. Not too far off from that 50 week. Okay, you're only talking about a small premium here. Okay, you're talking about 25% premium. That's still a little bit above our level, but doesn't look bad. Again, add on the next daily green dot on that thing. Here's GYRE. That one's not too far off the 50. Stop loss on that is 15. That's a looks like a pharmaceutical company. We don't support pharmaceutical companies on this channel. Okay, we'll buy some cannabis ETFs, but no pharmaceuticals. I ain't even gonna play with that. IoTex, this one's a sell. Okay, pretty big premium there. Red dot. APRY. No, just not interested. Okay, Suki don't look too much of a premium there. Okay, too high. Unify, that one had a big old dip down there. I know this one was on the buy list, and that thing got absolutely racked. Okay, but the whole market got racked. So it's sitting right on our support level right now. I'd say $5 is your stop loss. But that was a pretty big racker there. Okay, they pushed that one down. Red dot there. I mean, this is still a big wick. I just use a stop loss at $5 on Unify there. I'd be holding that one with a stop at 5. This one's a hold as well with a stop loss that I'd say probably around $3. $3 stop loss on SNX doesn't look bad. Again, looking to add on the next daily there. Okay, and that's coming right into our 6 month as well. So that looks good. XYO, nope. Sui trying to reverse here at 142. Okay, you got 130 as your stop loss. Here's API 3. Okay, this one has room to fall to here. I want to buy that one more around $2. Again, another name that just rocket shipped up. Where were we? Boom. We were in sell territory up here. Okay, now it's pulling back. Now you're losing all your gains by holding on, being greedy. Okay, CTSI, this one could set up here too. Okay, looking to buy that one maybe at 20 cents on a pullback when the stochastic gets closer to 0 and we get the next green dot. That's a buy when we get that. Okay, here's REQ. Red dot there. I'd probably be looking to take that's only at a 30% premium. I got a stop loss at 9 cents on that one. T still looking good. Threshold still looks good. That's a big buy candle right there. As long as 2 cents holds, we're good on T. Okay, that's looking good. I'd be looking to buy. This is probably my favorite one so far on the list to buy on the next green dot. T looks good. I'm actually putting that on the looking to buy list. Okay, that's our purple list. And we cover that on Saturdays normally, though. So in the next video, I'll cover our looking to buy playlist. I'm covering our altcoin watch list right now. This is our small cap list. Okay, CTSI is going to be a buy, though. 20 cents is the stop loss on this. Okay, and then again, we want to buy a little closer down there. But again, on Sunday, that's going to move. So the closer we get to 20, the more I'm going to like it. Just wait on the green dot on this one. Okay, on the daily, that could be your first position, and then the green for the next one. But that's a nice breakout. This one's probably my second favorite. We're not there yet, but again, on the next daily green dot, I'd be buying CTSI. REQ, we just covered that one. Same thing. Look to buy on the next daily green dot there for some continuation. RBN, selling that one. Okay, too big of a premium. GRT, selling GRT there. CEI, again, just selling GRT because we're, once again, massive premium. Okay, massive 54% premium, and we're up here. Okay, right here, we weren't trading at a premium up here on the stochastic. No premium. Okay, we're still 10% off. Boom, you got another opportunity to add. There was the breakout, the pullback, rip. 60% premium, now we're taking profits. Okay, SEI, that's a sell. RLC, that's a sell. RNDR, that's a sell. FET, that's a sell. Super, I'd say that's a sell. We're still sitting at a pretty big premium there. That was a nice move. Okay, but now you're at a 50, 60% premium. That's a sell. Rose, that's a sell too. I mean, I think that's like a 30% premium. I'd be looking to buy Rose on the next daily green dot. I mean, what's the premium? That's only like 30%, I believe. Nah, a little more. 37. It'd be a hold looking to buy on the next daily green dot. Looking to average down. You should have been taking a little bit of, that was a hard one to play there. Okay, I think this is just a flush out candle, to be honest with you. I'd be looking to add on the next daily. BNT sitting right on that average. Okay, looking to buy the next daily green dot on this one. Okay, and again, using a stop loss at our 60-cent support level right there. And Rose's support is going to be right there at 10. Okay, so I'd put a stop loss at 10 for a trade on that. So again, if that comes down there and bounces off or near that with a green dot, I'd be looking to load up. Okay, absolutely load up. And I might just add that one to the looking to buy list as well. Which other one did I say looked good? CTSI looked good. I believe there was one more. I believe Spell didn't look bad. I actually kind of like it. I just think there's going to be a bigger pullback there. God, that was a big move. Big volume, too. I want to keep my eye on this one. I'm just going to add that one in there. I'll post these playlists for you guys over there by the end of the video. Here's IMAX or IMIX. Okay, where was the premium up here, folks? Where was the premium up here? My laptop's heating up here. I gotta get through this. 46%. Okay, that's premium territory. If we're close to 50% and we're getting a red dot, we want to take profits. Okay, so that one could probably come back down there to 165. If that happens, get the truck. Okay, it doesn't look bad though. Another name I'd probably be looking to add on the next daily green as long as we don't absolutely just free fall down here into 164. Too big of a premium right now for me to buy. Okay, yeah, 46%, nowhere I want to buy. I want to buy close to the 50, close to the mean. 46% is too much. We want less than 15. Here's one that's within that, getting a red candle here. I don't think this one looks bad. I got a stop loss at 0.002 on that. Daily chart probably be the one you want to trade there. Golden cross there on that. So look at to buy this one on the next daily grain as well. And then hopefully this thing will hold the, I mean, you got a level at 0.0025 there. Here's Velo. That's probably a sell. Badger, I don't know, man. Some of these names. Bat don't look bad. I'd say Bat's a buy here with a stop loss or with the entry on the next daily green dot. Make sure this one holds 23 cents. Okay, 23 cents is the level to hold on Bat. That's probably one of my favorite ones as well. It does have the red dot, but I do believe this could be a flush out candle here, meaning we could get a big reversal and push up next week. They just got all those longs out. All the shorts came in, and then the shorts got crushed. Volatility at its finest, baby. Let's go. Bat's going on the looking to buy list, too. I'm looking to buy on the next daily green dot on that. Now, I'm pretty solid on my positions right now, so I'm not looking to really roll a bunch of stuff over. I'm just kind of being patient right now. I want things to play out. I still think we're in a tremendously bullish market at the moment, and I think for the next year or so, we're going to be going up. I think the overall trend is going to be up. So obviously a lot of things coming up, U.S. elections and things like that. All stuff we're going to be paying attention to inside the Discord and on top of. 64 cents is my stop on this. This is BIT. Looking to add on the next daily green dot. Super nice trend here. Just make sure it holds that 6-month moving average and does not break our yearly average price, which is our mean. Here's shipping. Profit taken. Well, what's the premium? Okay, 45% premium. So hopefully you were selling up here at a 70% premium when it was up there. If not, obviously you lost a lot of your gains. We did get the signal called out here on the indicator. So once again, if you don't have the indicator, you're doing yourself a major disfavor. Okay, because I can't be on live stream all the time. I can't. I get worn out doing, what are we at, 2 hours now, almost 2 hours? There's no way I could do this all day like some of these people do. Here's ABT. I'd be selling this one. Again, another name trading at a massive, massive premium. Okay, 74%, take your profits. METIS. Okay, also, probably taking some off the table here. Okay, wait until that thing, I mean, it's not a 60% yet. It's pretty damn close, though. 52, I'm taking profits. Sushi. Sushi ain't, I think sushi's about 30%. So 27 with a red dot. I mean, again, playing the daily probably. Looking to buy, hopefully down here at 120. That'd be a good buy there at 120. Holding off on that one for a couple weeks. Let's see what this thing does. Again, we just hit the top here. We're at a 30% premium. Let's see if it pulls back here. I'd be a holder here, looking to add again on the next daily green dot. Okay, looking to average down my position on this correction. StoreJ, this one looks good. I wanted to add this one to my watch list here. Okay, 54%. Or 54 is the stop loss. We're sitting right on that 6-month average. So as long as 54 cents holds, I'm bullish on this name, on StoreJ. That one's on my looking to buy list as well. Again, we're up above the 50. Yes, we got a red dot, but the indicator is nowhere near the dotted line. So again, I believe this is a flush out candle here. Okay, 54 cents is our stop loss. AXL, taking profits. Gala, I think I said I was taking profits on this one too. Roof gone. On the roof. Yeah, I'd be a holder looking to add Look at an ad on the next daily green. Okay, I wouldn't sell quite yet. I'd be holding. Okay, we're not quite at 50 yet. We got ILV. What's the premium on this? Yeah, 40%. Yeah. Okay, probably look at an ad on the next daily green dot there. Okay, if you're got caught holding the bag, we're not quite up there at 100 yet. I think we could have probably a couple weeks left in this thing. With the way I'm looking at things now, I think we're going to get some major continuation going into next week. Maybe not on Bitcoin and Ethereum, but on a lot of these altcoins, I think you're going to see a big push up on the names that are closer to the 50 week, because there's going to be a rotation, folks. There's going to be a rotation. It's just, what are they going to rotate into? Yes, stables, but also there's probably other names that smart money's going to be planting their seeds in. I think one of them's going to be XRP. I think one of them's going to be XLM. QNT we called out. Okay, we called out a bunch of names today. And yeah. Here's Mina. Mina's probably a hold here. Look at an ad on the daily. Cody. Cody's a sell. AL EPH. This is a sell. I've been telling you to sell this for 3 weeks. Zeta. Stop loss at 166. VThor. This is VeChain's altcoin. That's still a hold. Looking to buy on the next daily green dot. Look at that. You even got one here today showing. So if you want to play that green dot, use a stop loss at 0.003. Okay, I think VeChain is a great project, and this is one of their altcoins. So everyone was, again, talking about VThor over here at 6.006. They got flushed on by 50%. That's a 50% drop. VThor is going into looking to buy list. Okay, even though I have a position on VeChain. T-Rax a sell. Bonk, I don't know. I hope you guys didn't get crushed on this. Okay, I hope you guys didn't get crushed on Bonk. Okay, I was saying sell a couple weeks ago, but we'll see what this candle, how this week plays out. I'd set a stop loss. Okay, if you're still holding the bag right there at the bottom, 0.000015. Koval. Oh, God, these candles. I wish I was doing this video on Saturday, because it's going to be really important to see how if these candles close like this, it's super bullish. What I do on this, I mean, you got a red dot on the weekly, though, so that's what worries me, is the red dots on the weekly. I do like how we're in an uptrend on the dailies, so I think the daily charts are going to kick in here and save us, because these are very bullish candles. That's a bull hammer if I know one, dude. But it's a red dot, which is like totally conflicting, right? It's totally conflicting. But I would probably go off the candle, how it closes, and then I'd use a stop loss at 0.018. And then you could look to buy on the next daily green dot. I don't know what this project is. This is just an altcoin someone requested at some point. But obviously fundamentals matter, and I'm not just putting my money into any token at all, right? There's pump and dumps. Jasmy also has a red dot this week, so that's concerning. But again, if you look at the daily looks really good, and we have a bull hammer candle. So again, they tried to flush it down, but they sucked it right back up. So we'll see what Jasmy does here. If this level holds and we get a green dot and this thing rips, I mean, hold on to your freaking hats, folks, because that could absolutely do the ripski. Okay, if I'm playing, oh man, we hit that level too right there. Look at that. I'd look to average down here on Jasmy. I'm a holder with a stop loss at 0.015. That's textbook right there. Absolute textbook trade right here. Okay, green dot's probably coming in a couple days. This one's on the looking to buy list here, folks. Bang out. I actually want to set an alert for that, if that's all right with you guys. Okay, we're going to get the freaking alert. Yeah, boy. Let me get a... Oh! Okay. Wow. Nice bounce off the 50 there. Next green dot. Ooh, I might buy a little bit of Jasmy today, to be honest with you. I mean, yes, we got the red dot on the weekly, but I'm just looking at the daily here, folks. Okay, daily's more shorter term here. Okay, wouldn't be the weekly. Again, not necessarily using the rules on the weekly chart, but the daily chart here, a shorter term time frame. This thing just ripped, dude. And if this level holds, it's going to be really, really, really extremely bullish, folks. Look at the monthly pointing straight up. 0.015 is the stop on a trade on this. Jasmy's probably one of my favorites. That one's on the looking to buy list this week too. Okay, stop loss has to be 0.015 for an entry. Aurora. Okay, I don't know. We're crossing over here. So again, on the daily here, look at a sell when that thing gets back up here at the top on the stochastic. Okay, see if we get a little bump up this week. Probably looking to take profits in the next 1 to 2 weeks on Aurora. Okay, wait for that daily stochastic to get back up there. ENJ, this one's not trading at too bad of a premium here either. Okay, this one's at, 27%, still a little higher than we like specifically, but Could drop to 36. I'd use a stop loss on this thing at probably around 35. 35 be my stop loss there. If that level breaks, the trade is off. But as long as 35 hold, the trade is on. Okay, I'd be a holder with a look at a buy on the next daily green on that one. Not enough data on this one for me, but that's a massive reversal candle there with a green dot. Move your stop loss up to today's candle. Don't get flushed on, though. Okay, stop loss is actually right there at 38, but that's a 50%. I mean, I don't know, dude. It's super volatile. Stop loss at 45. Okay, off the green dot there. Again, you could get flushed on, but that's what we do. Okay, we're taking educated guesses. That's a nice doji candle. We tapped the 50, and now it's looking to go. ONDO looks interesting with a stop at 45. Okay, very volatile. A name that you don't put a lot into at once, okay, because of how volatile it is. Okay, but you just play small because some of these projects can rip. Okay, and you don't need to invest a lot to make a lot. You could invest less to make more on the volatile names. Okay, ONDO, I actually want to look that one up. Who will hold me down now? Who will hold me down now? I want to get high. Okay, Flux Finance. Governance token. Interesting. Flux is... That's an old school one. I haven't seen that one in a while. That one's been doing the rippity-dippity. Holy smokes. Not on Coinbase, so not watching it, but that's an interesting project there. ONDO. Okay, that's an interesting one. Okay, that's a big reversal candle too. So 45 cents is a stop on that trade. Here's Mask. I'd be a holder of this one with a stop loss at 360. Okay, looking to buy the next green dot. It has to hold 360 though on Mask. And then this is ALCS. We already covered this one. That's a buy. It's probably one of my favorite buys as well because we're bouncing right on that 50-week. What I'm doing is using a stop loss at 25 on this. Okay, you could probably go a little deeper than that, but wait for the green dot to determine your stop loss on this. Okay, I also want that to be called out over here. Okay, that's going to be an entry there for me. Okay, that'll be an entry signal at least. As long as we hold 22, that's the stop. About 23 bucks where we bounced right there. We're sitting right near the 50, not trading at a premium. Okay, playing the dots. Okay, nice pullback. We want to pull back right into that if possible, and then buy it. Boom. Green dot will be the signal. We'll keep you guys updated right here on this channel. Again, all the resources you guys need are right over here inside the Discord. It's free to join. There is a comment pinned in the comment section where you can join for free right now. You can get the trading indicator, access to everything that you need, the cheat sheet, the trading rules, free trading course. And if you're already a member, I want to see you guys drop a ooh before you get out of here. God bless y'all. We're working here on vacation, staying on top of the market. So far, so good. We'll be in the Discord, active, checking in constantly. Shout out to the Overkill Army. Shout out to the generals, the recruits, and everybody else inside the Discord. God bless y'all. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Yeah, boy.